You know, there is something about the Nutcracker. I mean, this thing occurred for the first time with Willem Christensen at the San Francisco Ballet in 1944.
It was never a big deal when in Europe, where it would be presented maybe just occasionally. But suddenly in this country, it just sort of took off.
They had no idea that they were turning this into a national phenomenon. And from the very first performance, it was a huge hit.
Then it sort of caught on in New York, and Mr. Balanchine had his production. And then it sort of became the thing, you know, at wintertime it was a perfect kind of, with its snow scenes and its lovely story.
From there, you know, other ballet companies started seeing how well this was working. So gradually, you know, we did it. Other ballet companies were starting to kind of implement this annual tradition.
We didn't start that tradition here, but after 40 years, I definitely think that we can say that we've created a Cincinnati tradition.
There is something poignant about it that brings families back year after year. I think it's not only about the incredible music and the beautiful show of color and just huge spirit and great dancing, and you know, there's a lot of kids. We have something like 80 kids in the production. So when a young family looks out and they see sort of themselves on stage, there's a different kind of relationship.
And our productions have always tried to represent Cincinnati in a certain sort of manner. And when we did our very first production 40 years ago, the set design was designed after what would be a family mansion in the turn of the century, too, right here in Cincinnati. We are devoted to the city hopefully the city is devoted to us as we present our production.
It's also one of those, you know, markers of time, because people will come and it'll be that moment when the family comes together and they get to share this experience together. It's so funny. Everybody seems to have their Nutcracker story. And of course, I love that.